Microsoft made a pretty big announcement last week, and it all ties to a theme, which is we are going to start charging our customers more. And yes, we may be adding some value to our products, but ultimately, whether those customers use it or not, their pricing is going to go up. This is how we're going to increase our revenue. This is how we're going to increase our ARPU financial community. That's what's going on. And it's coming, and it's coming quick. And many of you customers have renewals next year. And many of you are going to have to get ahead of this if you haven't already. So the thing that already happened, November 1st, been talking about this a lot, all your volume discounting is gone. Level B, level C, level D, gone. Doesn't exist. So unless you had renewal price protections in place and you had the right language, right? No conditions buried in there. The bottom line is you're already up against that. Now, if you don't do a renewal before June of 2026, on July 1st, Microsoft announced a lot of their core products pricing is going up. So Microsoft 365 E3, that's going up 8%. That's going to be $39 list. Now remember, list now is your price. There is no level D list or C or B, as I just talked about. Microsoft 365 E5 is going up 5%. That's $60 per user per month. Office 365 E3 is going up 13%. Office 365 E1 is staying flat at $10. Now get ready for these, the frontline SKUs. F1 is going up to $3 per user per month. And you might be like, hey, that's still not a very high. Well, it doesn't have as many features. And it also is going up 33%. And F3, Microsoft 365 F3, is going up 25%. That's now going to be $10 per user per month. So I mentioned a minute ago, some of these products SKUs are going to have added features. So Defender Office 365 P1 is now going to be part of Microsoft 365 E3 and Office 365 E3 to try to justify some of those increases. The increases tied to Microsoft 365 E3 and Microsoft 365 E5 are justified through some of the Intune products being rolled in. So P2, Advanced Analytics, Remote Help. And Security Copilot, the SCUs, the Security Compute Units, they're going to be pushed into Microsoft 365 E5. There's more details that need to be gathered there. So I will say this, Microsoft is still at least adding some things with these list price increases. But it's still the same question. Are customers going to use these new things? Are they going to use Defender, Intune, Security Copilot? Are they using what they already have that's part of these SKUs? I mean, I've talked about this all the time. That's great you're adding things. I may never use them. On top of it, here's a list of things I'm also still not using. So you're going to take away my volume discounting, and then you're going to increase the new list price after July. So you know what's going to happen. Microsoft's going to be very heavy for all you customers out there who have renewals post-July 1st, who are contemplating doing something new. Moving to E5, adding Microsoft 365 Copilot, whatever it may be. They're going to probably come to you and say, hey, you should get ahead of that July 1st price increase. Here's a deal I could give you. Don't let them play those tactics. Don't. They're too strategic of a partner. You've spent way too many dollars with them to this point. You've probably been paying dollars for things you haven't used. You're likely an Azure customer. You're likely a LinkedIn customer, perhaps D365. You've already given them enough. So don't let them take that tactical approach with you, scaring you with July 1st. In fact, I would be conditioning right now, executive level expectations, talking about the volume discount going away, talking about that you heard that they're going to be increasing list pricing again. Letting your sales reps, letting at executive level, Microsoft understand it's not going to work. I'm paying attention. I'm your customer. I'm paying attention on actually using. That's what matters. I should be paying for value received. That is critically important, that type of message. Now, I don't care when your renewal date is. So again, Microsoft has an objective. Microsoft has a motivation. They're a publicly traded company. That's fine. But you as a customer need to arm yourself right now with not only the right strategy, not only the right tactic, but don't let Microsoft get comfortable with their playbook. Show them yours.